Hey guys, welcome back to the course. In the last video, we have seen that how to make this header, how to make this a scrollable category component, and how to manage this state whenever we click on any category. Okay, so in this video, what we gonna do, we are going to design this product card. Okay, as you can see that how it's looking good. We're gonna have some scrollable, this all the things user can like the product and so on. Okay, so basically what we are targeting for today on day 5, we are going to create a product card component and we are trying to wrap up the homepage complete. Okay, so let's try that how we can do it. First, if I go to the home screen, so we are showing this categories components. Now we're gonna have a next thing called product component, product list. Okay, so first of all, let's create one component, name is a product card.jsx. Okay, so as you can see that we have created one component called product card. Let's create quickly one component by typing r and fes. So it created one product card component. Okay, I went to the home screen component and now you can see that let's understand the code. We have a header component, this is text component, and we have an input container, we have this category section. Okay, now we are going to do what? We are going to do the product listing component. So first let's do like this. We're gonna have a one view for now, and let's import the product card which we had created right now. Okay, so as you can see that we are able to see a product card which is coming in the bottom of this screen, and that's too weird, like why it's coming in the bottom. So let's try to debug that. So we have a flex one, so I'm going to remove this flex one property because I don't need any flex one property. Okay, because it's gonna be one scrollable, something like that. Okay, and we have an input container and we have a text input and along with the this. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have a product card. Okay, so I just created two product card component because in this row, in this in this one row has a two column, that's why I created two component right now. And we're gonna style this as well. So style will be display okay, so let's do flex direction as a row. Okay, now as you can see that we have defined a flex direction as a row, and let's go to the product card component and let's start designing this component. So first of all, you can see that we have a one image. Okay, so let's import a one image, export. So what we have to do to get this image, we have to just click on this image and we have to export this image. So I just exported it and I'm going to rename this image name as a girl. Okay, and inside this my directory, inside the asset directory, I'm going to just paste that. Okay, so let's go to the product card component. So first of all, we have a one view and inside that we have a title and the price. Okay, so first of all we have a view. Okay, and let's add a one image quickly, image, and we're gonna have a source. Okay, and let's require that image. So the path is on the assets directory. On the assets we have called girl.png. okay, and I'm going to style this is a styles dot cover image. Okay, and let's style the cover image as well quickly. So as you can see that the height and the width of this image is like almost 256. Okay, and some border radius of 20. So let's give the height of 256 and the border radius of 20. Okay, border radius of 20. Now when we see that we also have to give some width as well, so let's do that as well like that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make the parent component as a styles.container. Okay, and for the container I'm going to give the flex one property. Okay, so it will took the with rest of the element. Okay, now you can see that we are getting something like this. That's too weird. Okay, let's add a width as well also. Width will be what? Width will be 167 for now. So let's add a width for now 167. Okay, Now you can see that we are getting this item like this. Okay, and if I we have to give some margin. Vertical will be 10. Okay, so I think now it's looking better. Yep. And after that, we what we have okay, let me show you, how it's looking for border. If I make a one border width of 1 and border color, so you guys understand the all the stuff how it's gonna looking. So you can see that we had defined our on the home screen we have defined a flex action as row, and inside that we had running to product card component. On the product card component we had given some uh, flex one, so it taken the 50% width of this and 50% width of this. Okay, and after that we have defined a height and width. If I make the width as 100%, and let's see how it's gonna looking. So this is how it's gonna be look like. And after that what we have to do, margin horizontal will be 10 as well to get some margin. So it should be like this: margin uh, left. I think margin right looks better. Okay, margin right 10. So we're gonna have some. Okay, let's leave it. I think uh, we can have a like this. If I just remove it, and to get some spacing between this item, what we supposed to do, we can have a like this: justify content space between. Okay, and if I make the space between, still it doesn't work. Okay, so instead of doing like this, we can have some margin, I think. So let's go to the product card. We're gonna have a margin uh, right, margin left will be 10. If I make it, still it doesn't work for me. Okay, leave it then. So I think I can make it 90% width, and we're gonna get some width. Okay, perfect. So after that so as you can see that first of all what we done, we have designed a container. The container is flex one, and we had defined a image. We defined the image style as a cover image. The height is 256 with 100%, border radius 20, margin vertical 10, and margin left as a 10. Okay, now after that what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a one this price text, title text, and this text. Okay, so we have a color this, and the font size is 18. So let's add as well quickly. So we're gonna have a text, and the title is jacket jeans, and we're gonna style is the styles dot title. Okay, and let's style this as well quickly. Font size will be what will be 18. Okay, and the color which we supposed to be, let's do that color which I want. It's called black, this asterisk 444, and have some font weight as well, almost 600. Okay, cool. I think looking better. And we're gonna have one more text that is for the price. So let's add the price as well. So we're gonna have this price text, and we're gonna have a price name, and the color of this price is like gonna be this, and 18 same. So let's add a price. Font size will be 18 as well. Color will get changed to this color. Okay, let me do it right now. So this is the color, and after that we're gonna have a font weight. Font weight will be almost 600. Okay, and awesome. I think it's looking better. Okay, now as you can see that we need some, this is out of this, so we need some padding as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a one view, and inside this view I'm going to put my content, and I'm gonna do like this style styles dot content. Okay, style dot content, and I'm gonna name is like content, and padding horizontal will be 10. If I make it padding horizontal 10, so you can see that it's went in the action. So I'm gonna do this padding left will be 10, not 10, I think let's do it 15, 15, my bad, 15, padding left 15, I think looking better. Yeah, this is how we had designed the product component. And I think we need some more margin top, so we're gonna have a margin top as a 10 more. Okay, yeah, perfect, I think perfect. Now if we go on the home screen, for now let's just loop once more times to see how it's gonna look like. So this is how it's gonna be looking awesome. Now we can see that we have a one heart icon as well. This is the heart icon which we have designed. So let's design that as well. So what we have to do, React native vectors icons directory, we have to go there and just type heart. Okay, so we had typed the heart and we get this end design icon. I think end design icon looking better. So after that, let's go to the product card component. Okay, and I'm gonna have a one view. Okay, inside this view I'm gonna just use the and design icon. Okay, and let's import the and design as well. So import and design from the React native vectors icons slash and design. Okay, so I get the and design, and the name will be let's design, the name will be what, name will be hot 2. Okay, to get the hot, and the size will be what, let's define the size as well. So the size is almost 20, so let's define a size as well. The size is 20, and the color which we want, the color should be what color, let's check it out on the Figma quickly. So this is the color of this heart, so let's copy that and replace that color as well. And if I reload this app and check it out, so you can see that we have a heart icon with the color of red. Now what we want, that this heart icon should be on the top of this image. Okay, in the hair. So what we have to do, we have to do some positioning. We have to play with the position. To play with the position, what we have to do, we have to write styles dot heart container, or like container. Like heart container is not looking too good name, so I'm gonna name is like container. Okay, now the like container will be like some height and width. So for that, first of all we're gonna have some color will be 34. Oh sorry, my bad, height and width is 34, and the color is so let's define a height with 34, and background color will be a white. Okay, and if I reload this, so you can see that it's something looking like this. Okay, so I'm gonna have a justified content as a center as well, align items center as well. Okay, we have done the justify content center, align items, and we're gonna have some border radius to make it circle by passing a data as a 17. Okay, now you can see that we have a heart icon, and to make this on the top of image, what we have to do, we have to apply position as a absolute, and on the parent where we want that I want this on this container. So what I have to do, I have to do position relative. Okay, now what we have to do for the like container, we have to make on the top, from the top we want 0, and from the right we want almost 15. If I make this is looking like this. So I think we need some more margin from the top, so we make the 15. I think we need some more, so let's make it 20 more. No, not more, so let's make it 20 as well. This one, this side as well, from the right side. Oh, awesome. Now it's looking much more better, which I supposed to do. Yeah, this is looking perfect. Now when we click on this heart icons, this should convert to the fillet icon. Okay, to make it fillet, what we have to do, we have to do something like this. So basically, to achieve that, let me show you how we can do it. So is liked, set is liked. We're gonna have a one state quickly to understand that. By default, it's gonna be a false value, and if it's liked value, if it's liked is true, then we're gonna have a so something this icon and design. If it's false, then again I'm showing same icon. Now what we're gonna do, you can see that different we are showing conditionally icon like same icon. So instead of showing this icon, the we gonna show this heart icon, filled icon. Okay, so if it's true, then we have gonna show the is like is true. Okay, instead of having a view, we're gonna have a use touchable opacity. My bad. Touchable opacity. Okay, I imported touchable opacity from this React Native. Okay, and when we click on this, it should be make the update the state on press. We're gonna make change the state by set is liked is equal to uh, make it is liked. Okay, the if I make it true, then you can see that. Awesome. So this is how we can create a heart icon as well. Perfect. Now you can see that this is looking awesome. Now we're gonna have a flat list instead of having this data. We're gonna have a flat list. So I'm just commenting this code for now, and we're gonna have a flat list. Okay, and here we're gonna pass the data. So let's suppose we're gonna have some data 1 2 3 4 5 6 for now, and we're gonna have a render item component. Inside the render item component, we have to pass the component product card. Okay, and now you can see that it's throwing some error, invalid hook calls, and the thing we are getting issue because this is the because of this state this thing error. We can't call the user state inside the child component while using the flat list. So I'm just making is like component by default true, and I'm going to make it remove it. Okay, so instead of doing like this, we're gonna pass the that state as well. So currently I'm just removing it for now, and we'll explain you why I remove it. Okay, so I think it's looking much more better. Now let me reload this quickly. Awesome. So we have some data looking like this. That's too weird, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 component. Okay, and let me close this application. We got some hang, so I'm going to open this up again. Okay, now I can see that this is the data looking like this. We have to do what? We have to type column. Number of columns will be 2. Okay, if I make a number of columns 2, so now you can see that we are getting this becomes studying much more. The category component become weird. So let's fix it. So whenever we are scrolling, that you can see that the list of the item is not scrollable. Okay, so what we have to do to make the list of the item scrollable? So inside this inside the flat list component, in the header component, we have one property called list header component. Inside that, we're gonna have to pass the whole component. So first of all, let's pass the category section code. So I just passing this as well. Okay, and if I scroll down, so you can see that the category is also scrolling. So we have to also make this scrollable, this input container as well. So we have to pass inside this. Okay, inside the list header component, and if I scroll down, so you can see that it is scrolling, and we have to also pass this text inside this list header component. Okay, and if I reload this, okay, now if I make it scroll to the top, now it's working as well expected. Awesome. So yeah, that's how we can build a scrollable product listing component. And There's one more thing which I just want to add, guys. That is called, we don't want to show this vertical indicator. To make this vertical indicators of default false, so what we have to do, we have to go there and show vertical score indicator. We have to make it false. Okay, now you can see that we are not able to see that vertical score indicator. Okay, now there's one more thing which I just want to add, which we have talked about, rendering this heart icon. So what we have to do, I'm going to create one state called const is liked set is liked. Okay, and the use state by default gonna be a false. Okay, now here we are rendering our product component, right? Where is that? Yeah, here is that. So instead of doing like that, we're gonna do it like this. We get the item, we get the index, and we're gonna have a product card. Here we are passing item, as the name is item, and we're gonna also pass this property, uh, is like listed as well. Is liked is equal to, the value will be is liked, and set is liked, and pass the set is like listed as well. Okay, now let's go to the product card component. We have to destructure this is liked uh, property value, and set is liked value as well. So let's import that as well. Now you can see that we have is liked. So if is liked is true, then we are rendering this heart icon. Otherwise we are just rendering this outline icon. Now we have to make it functionable. So make it functionable, what we have to do, we have to do like this: set is liked is equal to the opposite value of is liked value. If I make it true, so you can see that it's currently becoming all the properties are true, but we have to handle for the individual as well. So let's summarize is what we have learned in this video. Okay, so I'm going to just close all the components. So in the home screen, what we had done, we had created one flat list. Let me show you guys the flat list which I created. This is the flat list which I created for the product list. We defined the number of columns is 2, and we're gonna have some data 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we are rendering one product card. Inside the product card we are passing a is like set is like property. Okay, and in the product card what we have done, we had created this card is style.contain. Inside the content we have given the margin as a 1, and we can give some margin top as a 20 as well. Okay, now we are rendering one image. After that we are showing the content, jacket, jeans, price, all the stuff, and we are handling this stuff. Okay, awesome. Now you can see that when you're scrolling now, it's not more scrolling to add that as well. So we have property called container content container basically there is one style which we have to pass, that is called content container style, content container style, and we have to give some padding. Bottom will be almost 50. Now if I make it 50, so you can see that now it's scrollable. If I make it 150, it will be much more scrollable like this. Okay, so yeah, that's, and another thing is that we have also given one list header component, and all of the data which we want is scrollable. We had passed that all the data inside this list header component. Okay, like this, as you can see that. Okay, so yeah, we have talked about we have what we had done, completed it. We have created a product card component. We had completed the home page. Now what we are going to do in the next video, we are going to create a array of data where we're gonna render the different images, and when we click on any product image, it's open to the product details page. Okay, so yeah, that's all in this video, guys. See you guys in the next video, and if you guys facing any issue or any things, just let me know in this group. Okay, you can ping me on this group, and yeah, that's all in this video. Thank you, bye.